I'm going to show you two ways to get a clipping mask and put photos into the Student Spotlight vertical template. So this is what it's going to look like at the end. Let's revert it back to the original template with Reese in both photos. You can see over here in your layers panel, if you close kind of the arrows, you have two groups. You have SS right and SS left. SS right is the right column, and SS left is the left column over here. So we're going to start with the right column. So you can either click on the right side, or if it's closed, you can click the little downward arrow and it'll open up. You're going to want to go down to Reese's photo or the image that's currently in place, and you will click on it. The first way is to drag and drop an image into Photoshop. So let's say I'm going to use Alexis's photo. It's on my desktop. So I'm going to click it. I'm going to drag it. You'll see a little plus sign. When you see that, you can let it go and it'll populate into Photoshop. You can see that the photo is in a transformation box, which means that you can resize and place the image. So what you can do if you want to make it a little bit larger is hold down Shift so it keeps the photo's proportions. And then you can just kind of increase the size and then put it into place. So you can see how the photo right now is kind of going over the middle and into our other photo, which we don't want. So that's why we need a clipping mask. So once you have it resized to whatever you like, you can click Enter or Return. It'll get rid of the transformation box. You can see that the Alexis image is still highlighted. You're going to want to Control click. When the window bar will come up and you are going to click Create Clipping Mask. So what this will do is it'll clip the photo to this rectangular box that we have set up already. Because the photo of Alexis is over the top of Reese, you can no longer see Reese, but I would say for good measure, it's good to just unclick the little eye icon, or you can delete Reese's photo altogether. So it's just Alexis. So that's one way to do it for dragging and dropping. Another way, we'll do it on the left side. You open it up, go to your student image. You can go to File, Place Embedded, and then click on the photo that you want. Click Place. You'll see it populate with that transformation box. It's a little small, so like I said, you can hold down Shift and pull one of the corners to make it larger. And then you can kind of resize to wherever you think it looks best, and then press Enter, and the bounding box will go away. So there's currently no clipping mask on it, and it's kind of behind Alexis's image, but we want to make sure that we use the clipping mask just to make sure that everything comes out right. So another way without doing the Control click is to grab the image that you want to move and pull it underneath Reese's photo. Because there's a clipping mask on Reese's photo, it'll automatically put a clipping mask onto the photo below it. But now Reese is covering, so you can go over here to the eye and unclick the eye, and the other image will pop up. And like I said, you can unclick the eye, or you can just delete the image altogether and it'll keep the clipping mask. The other way, just to go over it again, to get the clipping mask is if you have the image there, make sure that the image you want to clip is highlighted. Control click, Create Clipping Mask, and it'll have a little arrow that points down to the bounding box for the mask that it's going to clip to. So that's kind of everything. And then if you want to change the text, there are two ways. You make sure the text is highlighted, and you can click the text icon over here and you'll be able to edit the text. Or you can do a quick shortcut for your keypad, which is just T, and you can edit the text that way. Let me know if you have any questions.